Let me see if I can make that work. I think that's okay.
Here, I think that's what you need.
That looks good.
Perfect.
Okay, so
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
From this screen, because this didn't work. But what would you expect to occur when I log in?
So I have no idea what RASD means. I know that's a demo, so it's something that's either going to show me something that's in progress that isn't in the real world deployed yet, or it's going to be something that's going to show me like a preview of something.
Okay. Roughly, would you expect this to be? Let's say we're doing it's for travelers.
Okay.
They're helping businesses across the world sustainably automate their operations.
Okay.
So you're able to pay for your trips by bonding with business owners, wherever they may be, and they're going to hire you to do a temp gig for them, whether that may be making a website or a mobile app for them, or helping them, like they're going to use less paper by you helping them make spreadsheets out of all this physical paper that they've had, and they want to improve their footprint and all of those things.
So travel gig work?
Travel gig work, that's what we do. So we use no-code solutions because a lot of the gigs that companies want to offer are going to be, like, I want to be on the metaverse, I want to learn how to advertise on Web3, and it's not something I'm going to do personally. I'd rather somebody else do that for me.
Sure.
Or I want to do some kind of, like, this has been on my list for a year, and I know I'm not going to do it, like making a mobile app. If I showed you this, reload. And what are your skills? Are you really technical? Do you know a few programming languages? Are you more of a no-code person?
I'm more of a no-code person. I don't really do production design anymore. It's mostly just strategy work and understanding users' focus, what they need to do, and then helping the people that are building it make it work better for those people.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Would you recommend Figma or Canva or Photoshop?
It depends on what you're trying to do. So I assume that you're a developer, right?
I'm at that point where I know a little bit and I dabble, but saying that I'm a full-on developer, I feel.
What's your background?
I learned. So I got an economics degree.
Okay.
So I learned the fundamentals of machine learning and then back end.
The whole point is that you're not a designer by trade already.
No.
Okay, cool. So then I would say Canva is great because it allows you to quickly mock stuff up. Whereas Figma, it has a little more of a learning curve, and so you have to think more deeply about how to do stuff and really learn a tool. So you can do that, but maybe that's the long curve learning thing, and you use Canva and the normal stuff. The same way you learn code, right?
I'm mostly self-taught other than a few workshops that I did. My first workshop was for the Cosmopolitan Las Vegas.
Oh shit, cool.
They taught us how to do, so you've heard of player rewards.
Yeah.
So basically we learn up these different ways to look up users and then how to reward them to keep them coming back to the casino. So this person's gonna really love restaurant perks. This person really loves staying here, so we should comp some rooms for them and they'll probably spend more money.
So they're looking at a dynamic reward system that is personalized to each individual.
Yes, and that was kind of my starting point in the programming. So that's how I think about programming, because that was my first way of looking at programming in that command line.
Yeah, what you're talking about, the reason and how you do that, from what you said, personalizing stuff, that's definitely a UX strategy and or biz dev and or product management type role sometimes. So very aligned with something that I would do too.
Okay.
And then the doing it part is the development part. Yeah. So that's how we interact professionally.
Beautiful. If I showed you this dashboard, what would you expect these icons to
just
mean?
Here?
Yeah, what do these icons say to you from not having any background information?
So when I see a dashboard like this, it looks actually like it's almost supplementing a desktop, so it looks like a quick glance of what's happening in my day potentially. But the images also make it seem like it's tied to a social thing. That also, because this demo might just be my images. These are probably applications you can go to. This is a voice thing. I don't know what that's for or about. Probably the calendar opens up so you can see what's happening on those days. If this is a daily dashboard, I would recommend a different view so that you can already see those things.
Different view?
Yeah, so instead of having like the month, if this is a daily dashboard, like how often you use it, like if you come to this in the morning, I would have the day shown rather than the month. That way that you can see the things that are happening coming up, right? So the idea is to reduce friction. So you don't want people to have to do an extra step if you don't have to. Yeah. I'm actually confused about what these icons are versus these. So because of the format and iPhones and stuff, these are like a grouping of things that are similar. These, I would have expected before seeing this, that these are programs that I use. These are giving you some information of either completion or something. The green, yellow, red makes me think of like go, pause, and stop. These two I can't really see. I would be able to if it was larger, normal desktop size. Obviously there's a search window, a sharing thing, that's a profile thing. I don't know what the second icon is. And I'm not sure why you would go left and right. So maybe it is like an iPhone thing where it pushes that out and brings another dashboard. Yeah. The folders are probably file folders, like up here.
Location file folders. So you have Nevada, Colorado, and then this is for California, this particular dashboard. So there's per area that you visited, you have a different dashboard.
Say that one more time.
So for the area that you were just in and just
No, before that. You were saying that like this is a physical location, this is a physical location?
So these are physical locations. So like this was the gig work that you did in Nevada.
Okay.
This is the gig work that you did in Colorado.
Okay.
And then these are different companies that you did gig work for. And then these are different sustainability gigs that are available to you in California. Then this is going to be, so how many like cleanup gigs you've done. So like you've been planting trees or you helped like delitter an area. This is how much you've recycled and this is how much you've reduced your carbon footprint.
Okay.
This is our no-code platform. This is OpenAI that helps you complete whatever gig that you decided to accept. This is sustainability, sustainable automation. It's going to start as open source and then grow into like a particular program that's just for helping natural areas.
Okay, so the icons are what they are, aside from the one that you've made. Okay.
Yeah, then these are just like that we set up the environment
React
for you in
and,
these languages.
Python,
so we expect that you don't have a ton of technical knowledge, maybe not even any.
Okay.
We're gonna help you with, okay, I took on a gig that requires these languages to be used.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have AI and no code help you through that.
So you need either one of two things. You can either have labels here to say what these things are. Three things actually. Labels here to say what things are. This text up here needs to be more bold.
Okay.
Right? Because it's the same contrast as helper text in a search window. It's like that grayer, so it needs to be more bold to see it. Or you can consider like labeling up at the top here. So that's one thing, is like adding labels explicitly so that they're always persistent.